what a noise it makes. What a noise as we just... This is the Ford GT, the new Ford GT. Fun fact, the new Ford GT is around 10 years old in about a year and a half. But this car honestly looks amazing. But I have a very big problem with this car, and I think a lot of people had a very big problem with this car, although it was supposed to be designed as Ford's, like, answer to balance, and, well, I guess double the price of, like, a GTR. It dropping the V8 basically was a really stupid move for, you know, the purists. People didn't buy Fords because they were better, but I guess they did want to, you know, actually compete a little bit. Nonetheless, the Ford GT should have had a V8, and I think most people will agree with that. I've way too quick. What if I told you, but based on these new amazing engine swaps, we can do just that. But not just any old V8. Oh, and fun fact, I didn't even own this car at all in this game beforehand. No, we can go, my friends, for the Windsor 351 Maverick, which starts with 1,200 horsepower. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And it costs 250k. It is a no-brainer. This thing costs about 500k. It also works in the other Ford GT. It is absolutely worth noting. But I decided to go for this one because it needed it. I needed saving. You know, I'm like Captain Saver. Captain Saver V6. So, yeah. And because I've not done this before, let's put a wide bar on it. Oh. Fantastic. One thing I will not deny is the dynamics, the look of this thing, still to this day look amazing. This does not look like a 10-year-old car. It really doesn't. And so I'm really glad it exists. But it would have been better with a V8. We can, though, see the customization because, again, we haven't seen this before. I mean, I haven't. I don't know if you have. This update definitely makes it worth checking out. Now, my worry with the custom wing is that it's going to ruin the normal wing. That's the only thing about custom wings. Like, why ruin the normal wing for that custom wing? I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting. It is not... it's not happening. I mean, it did. We got front number plate. Oh, we can put a number plate on it. Hell no! I want to take that off. And let's get some wheels to fit. Wait, is this just owned wheels? Oh, this is just all the wheels I own. Well, I'm very, you know, good with my wheel choices. So I'm just gonna go through these. I'm sure I picked some great ones before. There you go. These look pretty nice. Get the wide set, get the wide, and we've got 21s or 20s. I'm going to go with that. That looks fantastic. We're keeping them white. I'm keeping it yellow. I'm not even going to bother touching it. Let's get the Maverick done, shall we? Holy $500,000. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? You guys are going to shout at me if I don't do it. But I can, yes, jump to stage 5. Something that other people pointed out in the previous video. I didn't even realize this. It turns out that Michelin is gone. You remember these tires before they were Michelin or Michelin? It must have just been a small placement for a while. It's gone. So I wonder who's going to be next. Is it Toyo? Michelin going to return again? Maybe they didn't see a massive benefit in doing it. Nonetheless, it's interesting. It's just a little weird, a little funky, a little game politics, you know what I mean? Game time politics. Now, from memory, this thing is already great, obviously, at 1,200 horsepower, but we can go a little bit further by doing a few little tweaks here and there. So, oh my god! Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, lads, we got a V8 and more horsepower than weight by a significant amount. That's a hell yeah, brother. Come on, say it with me. Hell yeah, brother! Sorry, there's situations where you need to do a hell yeah, brother, and this is a hell yeah, brother moment. Okay. You know, usually I complain that everything is way too fast and, why is everything so quick? And so today I mixed it up. I have Why is this possible? I have no idea. Oh god, there's a big pile up. As a part of the new Gran Turismo update, they've added the Sophie AI. I don't know if this was possible before, but I saw a video on the internet. This one right here. It's actually quite hilarious. However, I decided to give it a go ourselves. I've got the karts. To be fair, they're actually pretty quick. I need to actually make up some pace. To be fair, they're not that slow, but they are tremendously easy to bully. Right, can you just appreciate? Holy crap. The brakes are very good, I must admit. So yeah, 1400 horsepower in a Ford GT. This is basically what dreams are made of. It is handling it incredibly well. I mean, I do have to put on some traction control. It is just the way it be. If I was not, well, quite frankly, it would be over. It would be so over. Spinning with traction in fourth is nutty. It makes no damn sense whatsoever. I mean, clearly it's just a situation that Ford didn't build a good enough traction control system. Speaking of traction control, I've always found that there's maybe 2 categories of car that I've found. And I don't know what it's based on ultimately, but it seems like the European versus Asian market traction control systems are quite different. Japanese ones seem to be a bit more sophisticated in that they seem to find that you're slipping before you actually slip. They're a bit more proactive, whereas the European ones tend to not really care until you're in the wall. At least from what I've found, there was the case, you know, maybe 10 years, cars from 10 years ago or so, but today it may be a little bit different. You know, stuff this race. Stuff this race to high hell. Yeah, yellow flag them. Give them pre-warning. Give him pre-warning. Oh, what's to up? Hey, he's going for it. Lads! Why are they happy about that? That's terrible AI. AI is never going to take over the world. Bro, stop smiling. He just like flew past. It is pretty crazy how quick they are, but clearly not enough. The reactions they have make it even funnier. I wish I started at the rear of the pack now. I could just bully them. Just the lightest little tap. I only weigh about a ton, but these things weigh a lot less than a ton. Why are you smiling? Don't be smiling, bud. Don't be smiling. Oh, no. He's just happy. He's just happy. Look out, bozos. Coming on through. Coming on through. You better watch out. Oh, that's so hilarious. What a tremendous update. I hope they never removed the ability to do this. I've never seen anyone do it before until the other day. Yeah, you better be scared. Boom. He's just spinning. Come on. Boom, boom. Yeah, your kart should not be in one piece anymore. He's happy about it. He likes it. You don't like that, do you? No bet. He's pretty neutral at the moment. He's feeling pretty neutral about the situation. I'm not sure you'll agree in a minute. Ah! That's right! This is the best update ever. I take it back. I was wrong about it. This engine is really well balanced. This car is built for being very performant, and it holds its own pretty well, even when you throw in, what, triple the horsepower it had originally? Okay, maybe more like... Okay, no, I mean, it's triple. It's like triple, isn't it? So I'm really happy to say that I am quite impressed by the Ford GT and 1400 horsepower. Basically, solidifying my opinion that should have had a V8. Really? Shouldn't it? Ford. Hey, this is gonna be incredible. This is the best replay I've ever made, and so it must be saved because, my friends, look at the size. Yeah, we need to get to the bit where we turn around. This is definitely the best part, right? This is gonna be the best. Oh, what a noise it makes! What a noise as we just. To be fair, they're not the lightest things in the world. It just knocked me out. Did you see that? This is just the most evil thing ever, and I love it. Look out, bro. It's kind of fun. Oh my god, run. Yeah, this... I regret calling this update bad, because this is great. There you go. Replay saved. Anyway, that's not the only vehicle we're going to be checking out. You know, usually I do at least one or two. I have to say, I love that this update specifically, is making me buy cars that I didn't previously. That's why I think, honestly, the engine swaps might be better than the cars themselves in pretty much every situation. Anyway, this is the BMW M2. Lovely piece of kit, lovely piece of machinery. Big fan of the M2. Let's buy it in this beautiful white. God, I sound like a general consumer. But there was no genuine value reason as to buy this car for me before, but adding this engine swap makes all the difference. We're kind of going, I would say full circle, but I feel like round circle makes more sense. I've never heard that before. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, to complete my round circle, because, you know, opposed to a semicircle, I guess, a semicircle, we're going to rip the heart out and put in a 2J. That's what you get, BMW. That's what you get. We're dropping horsepower. But it's a 2J, which essentially means it's going to be better, right? We know for a fact that this is the better thing to do. The engine swap wouldn't be available if it was worse, right? Right? But anyway, we're going to make this thing sound better, faster, and be the new Supra, basically. Can you give it a little bit more? We like to have a proper listen, you know, just come on, don't. There you go. And of course, not touch this one, so they put on the wide body. Looks, you know, it's all right. Customization, the best part of owning a car. Doing bits to it. Doing many bits to it. God, I miss Need for Speed. I feel like I might actually cry. Let's go for one of these custom wings again and just keep it like that, because that looks a little bit lovely, doesn't it? It looks quite nice, that. I'm quite happy with that. All right, wheels. Honestly, this goes... I can put anything on this. I could put absolutely anything, and I've decided to go with this. 19s. I'd go down to 18s if I could. Might look a little bit silly, but I need some thickness for the tire. That's what I need. Take that bloody plate off. Get up. Nope. Nope. That's better. Oh my God, that is fantastic. Holy Jesus. That's a bit of me. That's a bit of me. Now, the wheels I might not even change, but I kind of wanted to see... Oh, yeah, we're going white wheels on both, baby. White wheels on both the whips. It's got to be done. I probably could have picked white, but I don't... Whatever. Did you see it? I wasn't paying attention. You better be paying attention. Oh! You know, it's a special occasion when we get to put in the ultra-high RPM turbocharger. That's always a treat. Always a lovely treat. We're improving both cars today. Not only we put a V8 in the car that should have a V8, we're putting a better engine in the BMW M2. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But at least you don't get the horrible, crappy sounding pop and bangs that you get with BMW. BMW engines, modern BMW engines, I personally don't love the sound of them. I think they sound kind of naff. I know the focus is, you know, efficiency and German engineering. I've got German engineering in my V8. So, but I would actually, thinking about it, I would love to see a V8 in an M2. I've seen it done. I've seen a V8 in a 1 Series. That was genuinely one of the most amazing things. I miss the 1 Series. I think the 1 Series, the 1M, was so much cooler. I have to be real with you. Especially compared to the new M2. It's grown on me, but it's still like, I'd rather get the other one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. 883 horsepower, 1.2 tons. It's decent, you know? So I thought with the setting up for this race, we could do something a little bit interesting. Not that we don't do anything interesting all the time. It's always interesting, obviously. On the new Sophie GT custom race, what we're gonna do is go to the vehicle selection. This is where you can choose, by the way, what you're racing with, which is pretty nice. You can do one make, select by car category, or select from garage. This is how you put the karts in the race, and that's how I did it there. But what I thought I would do is a mixture of cars quite similar, but from my collection. So we've got the M4, which I think the M2 is better, and then you've got, I don't know, the Supra with 700 horsepower. We're going to find and pick cars that are incredibly close to this and just fill out the field. I think that'll be really fun and put it on Sophie. So the difficulty is going to be pretty good, hopefully. Oh, yeah, we're putting the LC as well. I love the LC. The LC's... Oh, come on, what a car! We have got an incredibly mixed grid today. And so I thought I would start at the back. Just to make it fair, you know, just in case there's someone that's a little bit slower. Give them a head start. Give them a chance. Because, you know, I'm the human, and the human is going to get it right. That's for sure. Oh, it sounds lovely. It sounds really lovely. Right, Sophie. Everybody better Sophie out my way. worth a try. Anyway, this thing is really sick. I love the M2. It looks great. It sounds great now. How did you spin the all-wheel drive car? The all-wheel drive car... Oh, I almost went as well. I'm rear-wheel drive. Doesn't count. There goes the Supra. I'm really confused about something, if I'm going to be completely honest. I did something as a joke, but it's not materialized just yet. Excuse me, Supra. Need to get through there. Oh. Caught it. Yes, I've added a kart to the race. It is quick. It's actually really quick. I don't understand how he's in 8th place. I gave him 1st place. Is the race just running really slow because he's in the way? Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. That's a tour. 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 Oh, good. There's a little tap. I love how bassy and just whooshy the 2J sounds. It's such a unique sound in this game, and I really do like that. Oh, God. I turn up that traction up a little bit more. Holy moly. But anyway, I think there's an LFA engine LC, the LCF, right in front of me. That was supposed to be a thing. I'm so disappointed Toyota canceled that. I can't believe there was going to be a twin-turbo V8 LC. To be fair, it would have weighed like 2.5 tons, so maybe it was kind of good that they didn't do that. And, you know, we're getting the LFR instead. Something like that. It is smile at me. That's right, sucker. Oh, can you control your heavy beast? To be fair, I have weight reduction everything here, so it should all be pretty good. 900 horsepower in an M2, not bad. A little bit sketchy. Got that BMW traction control, the one where it cuts in when it's way too late. No, I don't think the game actually simulates that. It's got just one style of traction control, which is basically the European traction control. I don't know why it's inefficient. You should do better, you know? Do better, Polyphant. Maybe I haven't gone full 100% in a while, so no, it still lets you go a little bit. It's terrifying, mate, terrifying. Anyway, at the front of the pack, we have got an M4, a Supra, not real Supra, and the super-powered M2. I'm not being beaten by that M4. Sophie is kind of not that great. To be fair, I didn't really balance the cars. Sophie, you're kind of crap. No! No! Don't do this! And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching.